join me, Nadia Bilchik, our editorial producer, who is from South Africa, an anchor from South Africa. You know every piece of lingo. Help me out with this one.
Lekker. Now, lekker in Afrikaans makes a candy or sweet, so lekker is awesome.
But you asked me earlier about the US.
Yeah, I mean, are there women here at risk?
No, because this particular company, PIP, and you mentioned their founder was arrested on Friday, came to the US and they wanted to register their saline implants, and the FDA didn't approve those. They never even tried to register this substandard non-medical grade silicone implant. By the way, the same silicone that is used in mattresses.
What?
Yes,
within
the same
people's
silicone
bodies.
was in people's bodies.
So the Kazakh government changed their mind.
Exactly, huge turnaround. Foreign Minister Kashikanov said just this week, with the release of this film, the number of visas issued by Kazakhstan grew tenfold. I am grateful to Borat for helping attract tourists to our country, Kazakhstan.
This is a widespread custom in India, but it's illegal. Now there's a backlash against it in the form of an online game. Nadia Bilchik is here to explain what a company is doing to end this trend.
Indian government banned the idea of brides having to pay a dowry to their future husbands. So although banned in 1961, it's still a widespread custom, especially in the rural areas of India. Modern Family really resonates beyond entertainment. In fact, it's been credited with changing people's perception, for example, of gay marriage. Does that put pressure on you as a writer? Is that something you think about a lot?
We do take pride after the fact in it changing opinions. Our more conservative relatives and family members have come up to us and said, you know, I never really looked at gay people in that way.
And Nadia Bilchik joins me now. So listen, it's clear that Modern Family is just a huge hit. It's really resonated. I get the feeling Danny has worked on more shows than just this one, though, right?
He certainly has. Just Shoot Me, The Roseanne Show. And I was really curious with him about getting inside the head of a comedy writer. James, you have 19 #1 best-selling consecutive novels. You are in the Guinness Book of Records as the best-selling novelist in hardcover fiction. And yet you've told me before that that is not your real obsession. Won't you share what is?
I write a lot of kids' books. And that really is my passion now, writing for kids.
But imagine going to a wedding. Now, do the guests at the wedding know this is only a 2-year contract? Do you give less expensive gifts thinking, I may just be having to do it in another couple of years? And then what about if you have children in the first 2 years? So they are saying they're going to be a proposal for children and possessions. But it's going to be very interesting. I'm going to be watching this one carefully.
Yeah.
My guess is it's not going to pass.
Keep me posted on this one, Nadia Bilchik.
And on the strike of midnight, the idea is that you have to see how many grapes you can eat in the 12 strikes of the clock. So are we ready?
I'm taking you on.
We are. Let's go for it. And tell me when we're ready. One,
ready,
2, 3,
set, go.
If you've never heard of Captain Planet, here's an introduction. He's the world's first eco-superhero and the brainchild of media mogul and philanthropist Ted Turner.
We were running cartoons and children's programming, and I looked at a lot of it, and I said, gee, there's no environmental messages in any of these programs. And you know, cartoons are a great teaching mechanism.
We see both sides really dug in. We now seem to be in an impasse. Are you saying that there's childish behavior? I mean, we're talking about transformative leadership perspective. How do you advocate and advise, let's say, Speaker Boehner and President Obama? How do we move past that?
Well, you know, one of the fundamental problems we run into when we think about the unconscious is the fact that we're driven by the need to be right or the need to look good.
In her
80s,
86 now, she's about the same age actually as the Pope that just abdicated. But do you think we would ever see her step down?
Never. You will never see Queen Elizabeth abdicate or step down. In fact, the very word is taboo in the palace. Now, you have to remember that Queen Elizabeth was 10 years old when her uncle, Edward VIII, did abdicate. He was the first British monarch to abdicate in over 1,000 years. And for her, it was shocking.
New information on South African leader Nelson Mandela, and this is coming right from his very own granddaughters. They contacted and spoke exclusively to CNN's Nadia Bilchik.
Over the last few weeks, the entire world has been monitoring the treatment of your grandfather, Nelson Mandela. And he was released from hospital on Wednesday. I know the two of you saw him this week. How would you describe his condition?
We're just so happy that our grandfather's home after his hospital stay. He's doing extremely well.